Okay. All right, so manager booster packs. What's this? What is this manager booster pack everybody's talking about? So a lot of people is not understanding this manager boosters. So let me just explain briefly, okay? So let me go ahead and head over to, first of all, let me head over to shop, and then I'm going to head into packs, right? So here we can see, along that with the previous Messi pack that was already there, we have 3 new packs, right? There are 3 usual player packs, but they're each coming with 1 special manager, right? The first one is FC Barcelona's Xavi, Xavi, and Xavi has some special attributes, right? And these are his updated play style proficiencies, right? So for Xavi, that for Barcelona is having 85 possession, right? 70 for quick counter, 18 for long ball counter, 42 for out wide, and 25 for long ball, right? Coaching affinity, right? He's having coaching affinity for a midfield player. So midfield players that are in his teams will get XP's bonus by 300% after each match. That will usually help with training players. That when you buy new players and you want to train them, then if you have midfield players, when you use Xavi, they can be trained faster, right? So the booster now, the booster on each manager is different based on the manager, right? So for Xavi has a +1 increase to the ball control stat, right? So the ball control stat, for example, let me take a look at the players that are in this pack. Where's Pedri? Oh, here is Pedri, right? Ball control. Okay, so Pedri, as you can see right here, Pedri is having a ball control stat of 84, right? So Pedri's ball control stat is 84. What does this mean, right? This means that a manager who is having 85 or more will already give a +2 bonus to the final stats of each of these stats, and ball control will be one of those stats, right? So for example, Pedri, when maxed out, Pedri will be having, for example, if Pedri is maxed out and Pedri is having 84 ball control, he will have the normal +2 boost, so we'll now have 86 for ball control. But because you're using Xavi as is the manager, he will have in 86 plus 1 more, so we'll have 87. You will have a total of 87 ball control. So that is it for the manager boost, right? Also, previously, if you use Xavi, you would not have 85 for you will not be having 85 for position playstyle. I think it was 70 something. Same thing for Arteta. Arteta was not having I already bought the pack, so I'm not seeing any details. Oh yes, Arteta was not having 85 for position gameplay. He was having like 77, right? And then he was having like 71 for out wide. But now, as you can see, Arteta can play. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that Arteta can also play long ball counter at 68. So you can switch tactics in match. Of course, you're not going to get the +2 boots, but for Arteta, you will get a +1 increase to the low pass stat, right? So the low pass stat. So let me take a stat at let me take a look at Odegaard, right? Odegaard have a low pass of 84 as well. So if you're using a manager that is not Arteta, your final stat will be 86, because it will be 84 plus 2. That is if you are using a manager that is not a booster manager, right? So if you're using a normal manager that is not a booster manager, but is having 85 or more playstyle proficiency, then this low pass will be upgraded by +2 stat only. But because we are using Mikel Arteta, all players on the team will have a +1 boost to the low pass stats, right? So this means that the final stats of Odegaard's low pass will be 86 plus 1, because it will be 84 plus 2 plus 1 more. So that is it, right? And as you can see, I already bought this pack, and that is it for Mikel Arteta. So if you want to look at, if you want to get a long ball counter manager, you can take a look at Erik ten Hag, right? Erik ten Hag is coming with all these players right here. As you can see, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Lisandro Martinez, Pitbull, Mason Mount, Marcus Rashford, Varane, Onana, Eriksen, Højlund, Wan-Bissaka, and Victor Lindelof. So these are the players that are coming with ETH, which is Erik ten Hag, right? But what about Erik ten Hag's playstyle? So Erik ten Hag is also having 85 player style proficiency for one playstyle, which is long ball counter, right? So yes, so Erik ten Hag will get a +1 increase to the speed. All players on their team, if you're using Erik ten Hag to play long ball counter, of course, you will get a +1 increase to the speed stat of all the players on the team, right? So we already know that Marcus Rashford is already very fast, right? He's already very fast. Where's his speed? Okay, so he's having a speed right here of 84, right? Same, just like with Odegaard and with Pedri, he will have a +1 increase to the final stat, right? So 84 will not be the final stat, right? The final stat will be maybe something like 94 for Rashford, and then it will be +2 plus 1 more for his speed, and all the players will get this +1 boost for speed, right? So when I say +1 boost to all the players, I'm gonna show you my Arsenal team right now. This is my Arsenal team, and as you can see, the boost right here, see, the animation is becoming yellow to show that there's a manager boost, right? This yellow animation is showing that there's a manager boost on all these players, right? This is my Arsenal team, and I have bought the Mikel Arteta because I'm a gooner, so I'm going to buy this Arsenal pack. It doesn't matter what. So let me just go in and show you what the final stats of the low pass. Yes. So as you can see, the low pass of Gabriel Martinelli is going straight up onto 71. It's pretty low. Look at Martin Odegaard here. Odegaard's low pass is moving from 93 all the way up to 96. So that's 93 plus 2 plus 1 more because of Arteta, right? Let me see. Jorginho has great passing stats as well. So as you can see, Jorginho's low pass is moving from 91 up to 93 all the way to 94. So all the players on this team, as you can see, this little dot, let me scroll up so you can see this little dot right here. This is boost, right? This is boost. So when you're scrolling down and you're looking at your stats, wherever you see this little green dot, that means boost. For example, if I'm to show you my normal boosted players, I think I have Rosicky here. Where is he? Yes, Rosicky. Oh, so as you can see, Rosicky is getting a +5 boost. Rosicky is getting a +5 boost, right? Because he was already having this booster that was for the player booster, not the manager booster. So he was already having a +2 boost to his ball control, dribbling, tight possession, and low pass player stats, right? So he was already getting, let me show you. Rosicky was already getting 87, and then he got +2 more because of his player booster, because he's a booster player, right? Booster epic. So before I got Arteta, Rosicky was having 89 player stats, right? And then Arteta came and he got +1 more. So now you can see, if you're having booster epics and then you're having booster manager, then you can then you can be able to have some very, very, very high player stats depending on the manager and depending on the player. So if you're having a player, let me see. I think I have another booster with speed. Let me see which one of these booster epics have speed. Let me see. Maybe Makaleli has speed boost. Oh yes, so Makaleli, right? If I had Eric Ten Hag, right? Makaleli is already having a +2 speed boost. Let me put him in the team and show you, just so you can understand me. I'm going to put Makaleli in a team, right? So this is Makaleli, right? This is Makaleli right here. And Makaleli is having, I already show you, is having the dueling booster. The dueling booster is adding +2 increase to his defensive awareness, tackling, speed, and stamina play stats, right? And this booster is activated at all times. So what this will do is it will add, as I told you about the green dot, it will add a +2 boost to his defensive awareness. So it will go 92 because I'm using a good manager, right? If you're using a manager that is playstyle proficiency for any playstyle is like 77 or below 80 or below, then you're not be getting this +2 boost. So it is important to use good managers, right? Because as you can see here, look at these boosts. All of these boosts, these are normal boosts for Makaleli, right? Normal boosts for Makaleli. So in overall, Makaleli will be getting a +4 boost to certain stats, right? For speed, he's getting a +4 boost for speed because of his player booster, dueling booster token, right? But if you're going to put Eric Ten Hag here, you will be getting a +1 extra boost to his speed. So no Makaleli, if you're using Eric Ten Hag, you will go from 83 to 84, 85, 86, 87, all the way until 88. And that is how the booster manager comes into play. And that's what they do basically, you know. They boost the stats of some players only by 1. But if you're a particular fan of a certain club and you want to get their face, and you want to get them with good playstyle proficiency. For example, as I said before, the Arsenal one, which is Arteta. Arteta was having 77 just last week or just yesterday before this booster manager came, right? So I'm going to show you the previous Arteta that I had. Go back to my Arsenal team right here, right? So this is with player boost, and I'm going to change the manager and I'm going to use the normal Mikel Arteta, right? As you can see, he was only having 74 for possession gameplay. This is very bad. And if you're using this, let me show you what if you're going to be using this version of Arteta, you're going to having stats like this. You will be having stats like this, right? These are the base stats after maxing without boost, right? So as you can see there, Odegaard, with a 96 rated card, is not going to get that +3 that you will get if you use a normal manager like Krayev, maybe, right? Or Klopp. Where's Klopp? Klopp is right here, right? You're not going, no, you have to switch the play style, of course. Do a quick counter, right? So that is the gist of it. Let me just switch back my manager to Mikel Arteta booster version. And there you have it, boys and girls, eFootball lovers. That is that is the basic concept of manager booster packs. Have a good day. Boom.